My name's David Jones. I'm the visual effects supervisor for DreamWorks Dragons, Defenders of Berk.
Yeah! Go, baby!
It's always a bit of a toss-up when we have a new dragon, whether it's going to be one that they can train or one that they're going to fight.
I like that!
And I have to say, because of the way drama works, we tend to end up with the ones they fight.
I don't know about you, but I get the distinct feeling we are not alone down here.
I think one of the things to most look forward to in this season is the introduction of the Screaming Death.
What is that?
There's a fantastic relationship that we explore between the Screaming Death and the Whispering Death. They're all from the same batch of eggs, but according to dragon lore, once every 100 years, one egg is laid by a Whispering Death that will become the Titan-class Screaming Death. And it is so powerful and so over the top and so crazy that it's like nothing we've done on that show before.
Screaming Death! I love it! Okay, maybe love is too strong a word.
When we meet that Screaming Death, he causes so much destruction, even in his initial introduction, it basically took things to a level that we'd never visited in the entire first season when it came to physical effects. We didn't know how easy we had it until we met the very large cousin of the Whispering Death, which is capable of knocking down entire sea stacks and blasting holes the size of freeway tunnels in Berk. And that was just the beginning.
Fish legs? Is that in the Book of Dragons?
I'm certain I would have remembered an all-white boulder-class Titan Wing Whispering Death with bright red eyes that bore a hole right through your very soul.
Whenever we have a new dragon that comes into the series, we really want to look for ways for it to stand apart from the other dragons. With the Screaming Death, we thought, what if there's an albino version of the Whispering Death? And that's really where the coloring for the Screaming Death, which is white with sort of pinky eyes, it's got a very albino look to it, which we thought would make it feel like it had evolved in a cave, but then of course it become very huge and very dangerous. If you remember, inside the Whispering Death, we have rows of counter-rotating teeth that were quite complicated for us to set up.
I could watch them all day.
The way they rip through solid rock, it's glorious.
Now, the Screaming Death has something even more fun. It's got interlocking teeth inside its entire mouth with barely room for a tongue. And this is a terrifying thing to look at when it's got its mouth open and roaring. And let me tell you, if you watch through the end of the season, some of our characters get to see those teeth up very close indeed.
Easy, bud.
One of the other really fantastic things on the Screaming Death for us was we needed to come up with a new way of it firing that had to give it an advantage over the other dragons and had to be in the spirit of the Titan-class dragon. Now, we wanted something different, but something that, again, would give it a huge advantage in an aerial battle with other dragons. So the Screaming Death's breath weapon is based on an anti-aircraft flak cannon from World War II. You'll notice as it fires, it has no shot limit, and it fires a continuous stream of fireballs. It's just fantastic and a great challenge for the kids. When it fires, you'll notice it has a frilled neck, which we liked, sort of like a king cobra or some kind of a snake. We had the backfire from the anti-aircraft gun come out through the frills, which gives it this fantastic, iconic look as it sort of pans around and fires its anti-aircraft fire at the other dragons.
Toothless plasma blast.
So it's not enough that the Screaming Death now is an anti-aircraft cannon. He's got an even more anti-dragon useful power. When he roars, it is so loud and so terrifying that it actually confuses and disorients all of the kids' dragons. They lose their ability to fly straight. So it really puts you in a position where he can disorient your dragon and then he can shoot you down. He seems almost impossible to beat at the beginning of the episode when we meet him. And that's the challenge, of course, that the kids face. And how they, in the end, come up with a way to defeat this dragon is, well, it's a lot of fun to watch.
I don't think the Screaming Death is gonna mess with Dragon Island anymore.
Such a treat for us, the destruction of the landscape, the breath weapon, the fact that it could throw spikes and how hard that dragon was to defeat was just an absolute treat. So if you enjoyed meeting the Screaming Death in the beginning of season 2, well, we're not done with him yet.
The bad news is, it's still out there, and someday it'll come back to Berk.